All right, here we go. We've got ourselves a fresh series coming at you, spawning down in the bottom right for Team NV / Team Abydos. It is Cure, sending out an early couple of SCVs. And his opponent, spawning up at the top left for Onside Gaming, it's Solar. In the red. Oh, and it's going to be 3 SCVs here. It's going to be the Proxy 3 racks. Babylon. Good Terran map, which means that it's less expected to go for the proxy racks. And Cure doesn't go for this often. He is going to hide the third barracks in the back, which is, of course, the, in my opinion, how you should always do it if you're going to go for this proxy 3 racks. It does mean that, you know, the reinforcing Marine maybe gets there a second or two later, which can make a difference. But if it gets spotted, which it will, the chance of finding that third barracks is lower, and you won't know until a little bit later. Solar. Oh, no! No, 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 no! What? How? What? No! Oh my god! There's no way! There's no way. Oh, it was literally 1 frame. How did that miss? Okay, he's going to see it now because the Overlord's in a good position, but that's like, well, actually, it was really quick on the drone pull. Good job from Solar. Oh, SCV does manage to escape on out, gets the cancel on the bunker. Where is the... Okay, he sees 3 SCVs. He needs to start a spine. He needs to start a spine. Oh, he's still moving forward. Will try and get the wraparound on the Marines. Great drone micro. Does get 1 Marine, but he's still going to lose 3 drones. And that is not worth it. He didn't even kill any of the SCVs. Ooh, does turn back around. Slows down the bunker. No. Is there a spot for a bunker to go down? There is. Oh, the creep barely doesn't get there in time. Just a tiny little gap. 1 SCV has fallen, but the Queen is not out yet. She will get out in a moment. There she goes. Needs to get on top of this SCV building the bunker. So important to kill that SCV, but gonna go for the Marines instead. Oh, second Queen pulls down to the natural. Needs to kill these units, but he's fighting the Marines instead. Bunker is going to get denied. Queen falls, but is this enough to hold? It just might be. Marines are continuing to rally forward. There's no more Queens in production, but more Lings are going to cover for this 1 Queen. If the first Queen had survived, this would have been kind of easy peasy here for Solar, but as it stands, he is getting slowly ground down, and the lack of a spine might end up being lethal. There's the drone pull coming on in. Transfuse on a drone. Not how he wanted to use that transfuse. He wanted to use it to save the first Queen, but of course it died far too early. Cure's just going to outscale him. Yeah. Yep, the lack of a spine will, in fact, end up being lethal. Another SCV will complete the bunker. I think this is just going to be too much. Marines will get back into the bunker. A couple of them fall, but it's totally fine for Cure here. Oh, he's going a little bit deep. Doesn't manage to get that 1 Queen, but it's still going to be a little bit too much. There's nothing to sit on for safety. And Solar's going to give up the natural. Cure rightfully realizing he can keep going into the main base. And he's already killed too many drones. Lings are not out in numbers big enough. And Solar will have no choice but to tap out in a moment. He's going to pull the drones, but it's too little too late. Nice transfuse on the Queen, but not going to be enough. Cure. Wow, look at the supplies. He's won this game. And Solar will have no choice but to tap out. GG gets called. Cure goes up 1-0. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up at the top left for Team NV, it is Cure. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down to the bottom right for Onside Gaming, it's Solar. In the red. Started off with a good defense against the Proxy 3 racks, but the lack of the Spine Crawler ended up being lethal. When you see that third SCV, you have to drop the Spine. Or a Roach Warren or something. Like, there has to be a big response to it. Obviously, it really hurt that Solar didn't scout it with that first Overlord, but we're on game 2. Let's talk about this one. Cure. This is the first time I'm seeing him go for this 2 racks Reaper. And that's not to say he hasn't done it before. This is the first time I personally am seeing him go for it. And I really want to see how he'll do with it, because it's got a lot of transitions. A lot of them are very strong. I do want to say that the wall is not ideal from Cure, because I don't think a depot... Oh. Nope, I stand corrected. This does look like a full wall. Okay, I think so. I think it connects up to this. Okay, never mind. So he's fine. Now, of course, it does suck that the add-ons are going to be on the wrong side, but I'm really interested to see how this 2 racks 3 Reaper opening, how Cure can execute it. Can he make it sing? Solar. He is a great player. I do think that Terrans have not recognized the biggest strength of this build, which is actually just ignoring everything else and denying the 3rd hatchery. I actually think that is the biggest strength of this build. I don't think you need to get any damage from this going into the natural expansion. I think denying the 3rd hatchery is 100% the highest value play you can get out of this. Now, I'm fine with using the first Reaper to go after drones and links, but I really think the big benefit is going for that 3rd hatchery, like I said. Ooh, we are going to see this 1 queen getting jumped a little bit. Nice dodge on the grenade, though. Cure does get a good 2nd grenade, but okay, he will go to town on this 3rd hatchery. Now, is this just while he's regenerating HP? The thing is, you have to kind of get on top of the hatch right away. Ooh, is Cure gonna do it? I like the idea. He is going for the 4 racks behind this. But like I said, I really like the idea of just killing off the 3rd hatch, just denying that. Now, he got on it late, and the queens are coming over here, but if you grenade... The thing is, you can grenade the queens away, and so the fact that he used the grenades already does make this a little tricky. Oh, there we go. There's the grenades. There they are. He might have gone on this hatch a little bit too late. Solar, though, he is going to finish the hatch up, but it is taking a lot of damage. And this will leave it very exposed to the follow-up 4 racks. Even if we see double transfuse on it, like, it's low. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm really excited to explore what this has opened up. Solar. He didn't see the add-ons. He didn't see the barracks, but he... Oh, actually... Wow, he never saw the barracks. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if Solar can hold this hatchery. He did not drop any transfuses on it. He went for creep tumors instead. Oh, the Reapers, you do not want to lose these. Oh, and you definitely don't want to lose them, having them get aggroed separately. Solar trying for the wraparound. Should be able to get at least 1 more Reaper. Yes, he does. Okay, Cure. This might be too many Marines to be anything other than the 4 racks. Is Cure going to go for the SCV pull? I kind of hope that he does, and he's adding on an additional gas. Yeah, there's the factory. Okay, so it's not going to be the all-in version of this. But the Baneling Nest is not yet done. Solar. He's got a lot of opportunity to find a lot of value here. Or, pardon me, Cure has a lot of opportunity to find a lot of value. Oh, that's so many reinforcing Marines. And Stim is done. He can just go for the snipe on the hatchery, potentially. Transfuse is going to try and keep it alive, but it will not be enough. Now, he is going to lose every Marine. Oh, that's really expensive for Cure. Was that actually worth it? I don't think so. He just lost 14 Marines for that. And the lack of combat shields meant that the Marines died really fast. Oh, this is funky. Because Solar's economy is heavily hampered, but Cure's SCV count was not amazing off of this. I do like lifting the barracks here to snipe the Overlord. I think that's great. Now, Cure has not built a 3rd command center just yet. Is he going to add on a 5th racks and just go for it? He's getting an engineering bay. Solar's economy will be hampered for a while, but there is still a lot of creep here. Cure. Okay, he's going to be able to find... Should get all of these tumors. Oh, he does just barely. That's pretty important. And here comes... Well, he was going to scan anyways. This will open things up for the follow-through. Ooh. Oh, he's going to stim in on top of these queens, but there is a lot of Lingbane to cover them. And none of the queens will fall. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Nope, he will lose one queen. Gets a little bit too far forward, but the wraparound on the Marines. Cure is trying to stutter step through this, but he is going to lose a lot of these Marines. Actually, he might just lose all of them. Yeah, he will. Okay, this, I think, becomes very good for Solar again. One more Bane gets sniped, but yeah, that's all the momentum off the map for Cure. When he's going for a pretty dedicated 2-base push. Oh, good job from Solar to recognize that the medevacs were not going to be out in time. And now we see the creep coming up again in the middle. Oh, Cure, if he had just killed the creep and backed away, would have been great for him. But he went too deep and didn't have the medevacs to get away. Now we're going to see Solar jumping this attack. Only 1 or 2 tank shots coming on in, and that was not enough. We will see once again the creep getting cleared up, but yeah, Solar's about to have Bane speed. He's going to respread this creep pretty quickly. We do see one more queen getting sniped, but it's just not enough. Yeah, even resources lost. And I believe that Solar has outmined his opponent significant. Well, a little bit. The kill on the 3rd base was good. I still think I prefer this for Solar. Now, I do wonder if how this game would have gone differently if Cure had held the grenades to push the queens away with that very initial Reaper scout, or the 3 Reaper attack. I really think he would have denied that hatch entirely, and then he could have done completely different things with the attack. Ooh, nice snipe on those. One of the Banelings does get up into the medevacs. Good job from Cure. Cure does have the 3rd command center done, but Solar's economy, I mean, he's on a great economy right now, and he's about to be on 5 bases. And he's got this creep that connects this top side. Did one queen get picked off? Nope, it was an Overlord. But the medevacs are getting a little bit low. Scan comes down, will clear up some of this creep on the top side. Oh, but he's got to get back up into the medevacs. Banelings connect on a few Marines. As long as Solar respreads the creep, which we can see that he is queuing up to do. Oh my god, the idiot Lingbane blocking those queens. But they're still going to get back over here in time, well before the creep will fully dissipate. And all it takes is one, technically. Now, a lot of the queens clearly blocked each other, but it's kind of fine. Oh, no, the medevacs. Oh, they lost the Marines. Well, that's a huge pickoff for Solar there. And yeah, now that creep, it even provides vision back up to the little pinnacle. Solar. Oh, he's going to get in on top of the 3rd base. Oh, no. Okay, Depot Lift did come up in time. And the SCVs actually tucking themselves back into a corner. Only 3 SCVs go down. We will see a Liberator, double Liberator hit squad on the top side. But there's barely any drones there, so it's not even really worth it to go for that. And 1-1 just now completing here for Cure. Solar, he is very far along with his +2 Carapace and his +2 melees on the way as well. And we've got Hydra Speed about to complete. Ooh. Is there a Spore in the natural? There is not. So the Liberators, if they sieged up right here, could be a problem. Creep does still occupy this position. Oh, nope. Not going to be able to get too much done. This is a really good spot for siege tanks to push. Solar, though, is going to be far ahead in upgrades, and he's already quite far ahead in supply. Oh, there's no wall at the 3rd. No, he attacked the command center. Solar, though, is getting really pinched back with the creep. Oh, Marines are going to get trapped on the high ground. Lings and Banes trying to go for the attack. I don't know about this. There's a lot of tanks here. A couple of the tanks do get taken down. This one queen barely going to get taken down. And this positioning from Cure is looking so strong. Ooh, Liberators are going to stay alive. The Hydra's not able to take them down. Queen's getting mowed down. Can Cure actually do it here? The +2 Carapace does complete, but the Marines are being microed very nicely. Oh, Baneling's not going to be able to get the connections. We've got a massive counterattack queuing up from Solar, but he has already taken so much damage on the side here. Banelings, not going to get the connections they're looking for. Solar This counterattack is going to be so strong. No depot raised, but there is this one siege tank on the back. It's got 24 kills. Cure. Oh my god, I thought there was no chance for this to work, but it is looking like it just might. Queen's super bunched up, and the Liberators are really MVPs of this. Ooh, one Liberator, though, will go down. The Ling's coming in from the backside, and it will be a full cleanup coming in from Solar. He lost the base, but he killed 10 SCVs on the other side of the map. There's no 2-2 on the way for Cure, and all he really needed to do was clean up that army, and he has done exactly that. Oh, this siege tank even might go down as well, and the upgrade lead for Solar, I think it's too much at this point. 4 tanks, 5 Liberators, actually 5 tanks, 5 Liberators. If Cure could have kept that army alive and retreated back out, with the base going down, he might have been able to make it happen, but I mean, he's going to get a big boost of income from these mules, but it is going to be tough to do anything realistically with that. Mostly it's the upgrade disadvantage that is a big deal. We also have Adrenal Glands on the way. We got a Viper that is out and charging energy. It's going to have double Blinding Cloud or double Abduct, whatever Solar needs more. Could even go for the Parasitic Bomb on the medevacs, and that would be pretty nice as well. Wouldn't even mind Abduct on the medevacs. Oh, we are going to see... Okay, now definitely Parasitic Bomb. Definitely the Parasitic Bomb is the play. We do see Liberator Harass on the top side, but... Oh, Solar Spore Crawler is going to reposition. Parasitic Bomb. Ooh, nice split from Cure. Solar trying to close the distance on these units. Not going to be able to do so, but he's pushed this back. Cure, no more SCVs. He has not rebuilt an SCV for quite a while. And Solar is, I mean, his economy is... It's massively ahead at this point. And he's got this 5th base back up. Cure, I mean, his timing is when 2-2 completes. Solar, though, will enjoy this big economic advantage during that. I love this little ambush from Cure. If Solar had pushed forward, which I wouldn't have been surprised if he had, would have been really, really good for Cure. But not going to be the case. We do see the creep once again spreading back up. This is the danger zone. It is this little valley that is so hard to attack into for Zerg, so having this creep here is really nice. Cure really trying to bait Solar forward. Oh, man, look at how deep this tank line is. He is really trying to bait his opponent forward. God, Cure is such a monster, even when, like, this feels like such an impossible position for him. Oh, Solar cannot go for this. Liberator count is pretty big. 4 now, 5 Liberators here. Hydras do have their 1-2, and we've got chitinous plating coming on in. Meanwhile, Lings on the counterattack are going to try and get something done. Ling Bane. Ooh, target fire on the Banes. Almost gets them all, but 1 or 2 of them still get the connections. Siege Tank will go down. And another clutch depot lift from Cure. Keeps Solar out, but that was still a lot of reinforcements going down. I don't know about this. We got double abduct on the tanks. We'll be able to take those down. Okay, still good for Solar because he is still maxed out. And killing those tanks is big. There's only 3 tanks left on the map. We've got a counterattack coming on in from Solar. It's going to find a couple of SCVs, but it will get cleaned up by the Marines. Everything for Cure is on this push. Ooh, big stim coming on in. There are enough medevacs to support it, but a parasitic bomb on these medevacs, even where they are, they might even hit the Liberators a little bit, would be worthwhile. If Solar could get up 1 more Viper, that would be huge, but the chitinous plating is going to be really good. It is mass Marine. At this point, there's no reason for Solar to attack into the this position. He's already lost the base. Oh, Lings and Banes find the reinforcement, and with that, Cure is going to say, nope, I can't do it. Too much is lost, and he will have no choice but to tap out. Solar takes game number 2. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down in the bottom left for Team Envy, it is Cure. In the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Onside Gaming, it is Solar. In the red. And he is going for an extractor trick hatch first, it looks like. Very nifty. Very nifty. The Eric opener. Now, there's a few ways you can go from this, but the big difference here, if you haven't already watched Pig's video explaining it or whatever, is that you get a much quicker hatchery and a much quicker spawning pool. And there's a few advantages to that. Of course, one, you have the quicker queens, which means quicker injects. Two, you have quicker creep spread at the natural, which is good against proxy Raxes. And three, you have the quicker finished hatchery at the natural, which means more armor faster against proxy Raxes. And you have the quicker queens against proxy Raxes as well. So it's really just very good on paper against the proxy Rax. Now, we did see Solar going for the quick Overlord number 2 with this. So not as quick of a spawning pool as it could be, but also means that you have the vision of your natural expansion in case it is a proxy that much faster. Now it's not, but in theory it is a good setup against proxies. And there it is, that 149 pool. We're going to see the double queen super quick. Again, as well, another neat thing about this is you can skip additional lings. Because the queens get out so quickly, they're out in time for the first Reaper. And then you can also get the queen or the lings out onto the map, the first set of lings. Now, Solar, ooh, can he actually sneak around? Yes, he will. And if you can hit... Okay, Cure is going to play double Marine here, so it's extra safe. And we'll keep him safe against this specifically. Now, you should be able to look at this and see, hey, this creep is a little bit too far forward, this queen's a little bit too quick. And you should be able to figure out what's going on. Solar does drop the very fast tumor with this, by the way. Cure. Ooh, he actually canceled the second Marine. He's going to pull a couple of SCVs. But it's still going to be a scout on the third command center. This is still worth it for Cure. Or for Solar, I should say. Oh, that was a great grab. Solar tried to go through this little gap. Just kind of shift-clicked the Zerglings, and Cure recognized it, gets the kill. Cleans that up a little bit quicker. Nice job. Still, scout on the third command center. Very nice. And the fact that Solar gets that great scout off just one set of Zerglings and doesn't need to build more already makes this a nice opener for Solar, and it's already kind of paid off for itself a little bit. Oh, but the grenade. Here's where not having those lings really costs you. Grenade knocks the queen away, and it's a free, easy kill on the second creep tumor. That's big. Solar actually sitting on a lot of larva right now. Getting ling speed, getting a roach warren, and a second gas. Are we going to see a big round of aggression? I think... Is Solar just going to all in off this? I think he might be planning to. Oh, wow. Even a third gas coming on in. Yeah, this looks very aggressive from Solar. Oh, ling speed not yet done, but it will complete shortly. And the queen was there to block as well as the lings. Oh, can he get a drone kill? He does manage to block the Spore Crawler morph. Nice job from Cure. But... Ooh, seeing the Viking is quite... Well, this is funny for Solar, because he's going to see that Viking and he might think that there won't be a Banshee follow-up, that it's going to be Liberators, and that might be what causes him to build more Roaches. But now he's going to be building Roaches into a Banshee. It is just the singular Banshee, but it... This could be very strong. It's going to be interesting to see when the Roaches get spotted. Oh, if he sees this Roach pop out.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't, just barely.
Base is under attack.
Lings on the other side of the map. We'll see that there's a tech-labbed starport. Hellions do take some damage. There's no bunker coming on in. And now the Viking sees this, but it is far too late. We got a second Banshee on the way. This is going to be really tough to handle, though. Oh, SCV's going to try and escape. Can they get in and close the depot? Yes, they can. That's going to buy him a lot of time. Hellions do want to stay alive. We will see the mass repair on this supply depot, but he loses one of the Hellions. Oh, mass repair? No. Wait, oh my god, did Solar just corrosive bile his own Roaches? Am I losing my mind? I think he did. Lings are going to flood on in. So far, not a ton of damage just yet, and a landed Viking going to help out a lot. Banshee overhead has got a lot of damage on this army. 13 SCVs go down, but that is very recoverable at the moment. Ooh, the Hellions, though. He cannot afford to lose these to the Lings. The Lings, though, eating some big Hellion shots. And Solar, he gets enough damage to macro out of this, but I think Cure is just fine here. Now, there was no cloak created, but 3 barracks are already up. Stim is about to complete. Cure can start up combat shields very quickly. He doesn't have double engineering bay, but he's got a decent amount of money in the bank. He is supply blocked, though. Ooh, that's unfortunate for Cure. Now, the fact that there's no cloak means that the Banshees are going to struggle to find some damage, but they'll still be able to get a little bit. Ooh. We'll be able to get 2 drones, but oh, I think he might lose this Banshee. Oh, wow. Even with the misclick, he actually gets away. That was close. Lings. Oh. Okay, Solar not going to be able to find anything there. If he could have gotten those 3 fresh mules, that would have been gigantic. But as it stands, yeah, I think this is a pretty even game. Yeah, good defense from Cure. Does need to start up that +1 armor, but he's a little bit tight on gas. Oh, I was just going to say needs to fix that saturation, but Cure paying attention on top of it. Go, go. +1, go. Banshee's on the top right, and, well, imagine if they had Cloak right now. They get 7 more drones, which is still good, but he sacks them. And that's just going to make things simpler for Solar now. I think you're, well, no, I wouldn't say you're happy to lose 7 drones, but you're definitely happy to have those Banshees killed off. Cure is so good at retaining those Banshees and being a nuisance with them. Oh my god, please start up +1 armor and combat shields. Oh man, he's getting the armory, and he doesn't have +1 armor on the way. Armory, no armor. There it is. Now he starts it up, but he is going to be way behind in that upgrade setup. And now I think Solar is actually quite far ahead. I do like the addition of adding the Ravagers here. The addition of adding. That's a weird way of saying it, but I like the addition of Ravagers in this situation. Cure going to send out this second double drop on the left side. Infestation Pit already on the way here for Solar. How many gas is he on? He's on 5 gas. Ooh, Queens will get... Oh, wow. Barely. One survives on 1 HP. Nice Spore Crawlers on the right side here for Solar. Rosa Biles. Oh, beautiful Biles right there. Steph Curry from downtown. How will this affect LeBron's legacy? More barracks coming in from Cure. Does he have a 4th command center? No. All roads lead to 8 racks. Ooh, this is going to be the Tech Lab version. Okay. He's on single factory, right? Yes, he is. There's going to be a lot of Marauders, though. A lot of Marauders, tanks. No 2-2 yet from Solar. So he is losing out on a little bit of that upgrade advantage that he's gotten for himself. And Cure with a really nice cleanup of creep and grabs an Overlord on this left side. Ooh, I think dropping back to this location might be a little bit greedy. Don't think he realized that there was Queens in position. I say greedy, but dangerous is the word I should probably use. Yeah, Solar lost a lot of the 2-2 advantage timing that he had, timing advantage. Because now the +1 armor completes for Cure. He's got to start that +2 armor as soon as possible. He is gearing up for a big timing. This is not something... There we go. Does start it up. Good stuff. I wouldn't even mind +1 vehicle weapons, actually. I mean, it is single factory. Creep in the middle of the map. Gets 1 tumor and does kill the queen. How many queens do we have? We've only got 4 queens on the map. And no macro hatch for Solar. Ooh, this could get a little tricky for him. He's on 5 hatches for now. Oh, Cure. I was going to say, I don't know about this, but Solar wasn't ready to take the fight, and Cure's just going to sprint forward. He's just going to kill the base. Solar was not prepared for this in the slightest. Was not prepared for this big sprint forward, and I think he might have thought Cure's army was bigger than it was. Solar could have taken that fight, and maybe should have. Cure, though, cleans up a fair amount of creep, kills the 5th base. Ooh, I do like the boost around of these tanks. Big Lingbane counterattack on the other side of the map. Solar. Oh, he might just find this depot. Oh, this depot wall is completely open. This looks so scary. Banelings are going to come on in. Oh, little bit of a skirmish at the front. 19 SCVs have gone down during all this. Looks like the tank tanked a bunch of Banelings. It will fall, though. But the Lings do get cleaned out there, or at least they're going to be forced back. We do have 2-2 almost finished up here for Solar, as well as Adrenal Glands. Chitinous Plating is on the way, and the first Ultras. And importantly, we've got 2 high-energy Vipers. Blinding Clouds are going to shut down 2 of the tanks very quickly. This is scary. But only one of the tanks actually falls. Nope, it will get Corrosive Bile down. Does get killed off. Viking, funnily enough, going to kill 2 Overlords right here that were low on HP. Cure does have a small marginal army supply advantage, but the Vipers are regaining energy over time, and the tank count cannot be sustained indefinitely. So Cure does feel the pressure to keep pushing as quickly as possible. Marauders, ooh, okay, they are going to get cleaned up a little bit on the front line. Solar is still maxed out. Cure is only on 45 SCVs. Blinding Clouds do come on. Is this the fight Solar's looking for? He does wrap around from the back with Lings. Tank does go down. The one in the backfield will, stay alive. Does get some good damage. Cure still even on supply. Big Corrosive Biles finding 2 of the medevacs there. They were out of energy, but still, this is dangerous. Oh, the Corrosive Biles hitting the middle of the bio here, and now Ultras pop out. One of them will fall, but another one finds an unsieged tank. More Corrosive Biles connecting on the bio, and those bios might end up being the difference maker here. About 15 supply of bio died for Cure to bios. Banelings are going to roll forward. They're being slowed by the Marauders, but they are still going to be enough here. And Cure has had the momentum of this push broken. It is just Ravagers here. Hang on, Solar. See, a little bit too overconfident. Another Corrosive Bile takes out a medevac. You really don't want to be letting those biles hit. But here comes the Ultras. And Liberator will get taken down by the Bile and Queen combo. These Ultras, they've got their chitinous plating, and they are going to push this army back, and with that, Solar will secure game number 3 and will take the series. Very well played by Solar, and if you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We will catch you on the flip side.